wore your full regalia today.
Yes.
What is the special occasion?
Okay, first of all, I really want to appreciate that Nedowoko. The man now they practice what they preach. So when people they talk say I be GehGeh student, you they practice. I be you just they tell people they feel say you the man. No, you they practice them.
You wore your full regalia today.
Yes.
What is the special occasion?
Okay, first of all, I really want to appreciate that Nedowoko. The man now they practice what they preach. So when people they talk say I be GehGeh student, you they practice. I be you just they tell people they feel say you the man. No, you they practice them.
You wore your
Pikin, this video now for you. As I be do something and I dey do something, na two different things. The only thing we separate riches, success from failure, na the ability to do. Success is for those who are doing, not those who know how to do it. Since the day I understand this quote when I quote for you, my life changed. If God bless you with talent, you get this good gift. You sabi do something, will be say, even if other people say they go, this girl, now you do this thing. You sabi sing, you sabi dance, he will raise you good. God bless you with all this natural talent. That thing is not enough for you to become successful. It just be like crude oil now. They discover crude oil for place. If the crude oil did that place, if they're not miner, it not get used. That's what it be. Every day of my life, I dey wake up, they do things when I not sabi do. I don't have the experience. I feel not get the knowledge. I feel not get the skill. But I wake up every day doing things because I know say the result. Now the action will bring the result, not the knowledge of the thing. In the process when I do them, that's why I take grew my life reach this level. In the process when I say they do them, I go know what they do wrong and what they do right. Everything don't spend on Regina Daniels and her family after the marriage spoil. For Nedowoko to request for refund of everything don't spend on Regina Daniels and her family after the marriage spoil, you know understand. Now the man say he does spend 125 million for Regina Daniels mama in 2 years. 125 million in 2 years. And he see the brother through school. And now we'll be saying marriage don't get as it be. He want refund of his money. You know understand. I even ask you GehGeh as a financial expert. What's your opinion on issues like this? Number one, it is very, very proper for that man to demand for everything when he don't spend on the woman because of the type of marriage we them do. He married Regina Daniels traditionally. And in traditional marriage, everything a woman gets belongs to the man. Even the woman herself, now the man gets them. Even the woman herself, now the man gets them. In my own tradition, if you marry a woman, the only time you are expected to bring the woman back, now after she don't buy, the family go request for the dead body, say we have a daughter, bring the dead body home. But if the man buy and the woman still there alive, the same way they go share the man house, they go share a car, they go share a clothes and everything, and so they go see share the wife, the woman, give any of the brothers. That's tradition for you. You know that. So in a tradition like this, everything when the man don't spend on the woman, he get every right to say, this one I do for now. This one I daughter say he don't want again. May they bring them back. He get that right. Now out of sympathy and maybe what people go talk and maybe he get the way the word be, maybe just need to consider sometimes. Now the reason why if you just let go, you know understand. It just be like in the Western countries now, when you marry a woman for there and after divorce, the woman get right to demand for 50% of the man's wealth. You go see all these footballers, their wife will marry them like after 6 months or 1 year of divorce. You also okay, since you don't divorce, whether the man divorce or not, the woman seek for divorce, the woman get right to 50% of the man's wealth, and you go pay. So you see, everybody get their own tradition. You know understand? So in a situation like this, I mean people they say, but they get born 2 children for them now. Only woman not they born. Now man and woman they come together to born pikin. Naturally, man and woman must come together to give birth to a child. So there's nothing like he give birth to 2 children for her or he born 2 children for him. No. Only woman not they born. Only man not they born. The two people must come together to form a child. You know understand? So in a situation like this, if the man say me they do this, he want this one. Oh, so please, I will only beg. The only thing we should do now at this moment, you will not understand many things. You got to react from a place of emotions and sentiments. The only thing we can do now, now to come and beg the man on behalf of them, Regina Daniels. Ned Woko, sir, please, I beg you, let her go. Because any woman when they tell you, say, what have you done for me, this and this woman not interested in you again. And if she come back to you, what's the benefit of somebody who not really wants you again because they come back to you? It's of no use. That person will even make life very miserable for you if she come back to you. Let's say now she don't try every means to go. She not coffee go. She can't come back to you with that mindset. You don't even enjoy the marriage again. So it's better you just let her go. And for 125 million naira for you will be billionaire, not really see and saying really much for a person like you. 125 million will you spend for the mama from your billions. I'm not really saying that much. So the only thing I really feel say, okay, you feel really demand now. You call the guest, okay, I beg you, you twerk for me for like 2 minutes. Make sure you twerk for me. Make sure you twerk and take pay for everything. Make sure you use twerking, 2 minutes twerking as compensation for everything you don't do for her before. Say for the last time, I want to go. Make sure you use twerking, they do send off for you. I beg. It's a very tough situation. So I don't really know. This is a warning to you where they do heaven and earth for woman. The day woman say she not do again, you see all this is what they do for her. Not work, she will take she go to work. Because the day woman say I not do again, no, the day woman say I not do again, you saw those heaven and earth what you do for her. If you not when they come, they talk about those things, people go say, people go see you as bad person because if they demand for all those things. So avoid all those things. Anything you know say you not go feel let go as a man, not do it for woman. Anything you not feel let go. Anything you not feel let go. Anything you not feel let go, not do it for woman. If not, not work she will take pay. She just work it take pay for everything. They will just settle now, okay, it don't happen, you do all this is why you see her through school, okay, now what you go there, they make sure you just work for you for like 2 minutes. They will use twerking, they compensate you for what you want 1 billion naira. Okay, it's for Ned Woko to request for a...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about his advice? What's your take on his advice? So far, our poll today, Team Reg is 64%. That's not fair. Team Ned is 13%. Blame Rita, 19%. Blame VDM, 4%. That 4% people are not going to make heaven. VDM did not do anything wrong today. There's no way that you're going to accuse him of what he did not do. In fact, he's been trying to help. In fact, today he released a video where he was talking about he felt sorry for like Regina is his sister. So oh, you met Team VDM. I think you're on Team VDM's team. Oh, that's positive. Oh, my bad. I lost that. I missed that. But let me see something here. I'm trying to see here if I can get... All right, let's not worry about that one. But that's where we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is where we are now. Let me see. What do you think about the advice? Anything we can take away from it? Deborah said, what kind of rubbish advice be this? Okay, what about the let's go of it part? Was that useful? I mean, it's wrapped up in nonsense. Our creator is revealer of secrets, James said. This year, GehGeh, the one trend. Ladies, go far from these trash mouth creatures like this. He's advising all your brothers and your husbands, future husbands. He said Neduoko is his student because he's doing everything he teaches except the letting go part. Ned is not letting go. See, what people like GehGeh miss, what people like GehGeh don't understand is that they are breeding Mr. Nice guys. They are breeding incompetent men when it comes to relationships and marriages. They are breeding entitled men, right? They are breeding men that don't know how to weigh their own self-respect properly. They weigh their self-respect around their whole identity is around women. That's how they, in fact, as I'm talking right now, the only way they can size up what I'm saying is with respect to what women think. Before we finish now, they say I'm saying this so that women can like me. That's how they think. They think they are doing opposite, but they are doing for that same direction. They are literally, the only way they can size up if anything makes sense is their identity with women. Their identity is literally how they size themselves around women. They don't bring anything to the table. That's incompetent men, and that's what they breed. So even though that small thing that he said in there, that letting go, they miss that. The only thing they see there is that don't do anything for women. That's all they hear. They miss the part that it's your woman that we're talking about. That the your becomes the highlight. We're talking about your wife. We're talking about you. At the end of the day, they miss that completely, right? So even though he said let's the only things you can let go is diluted with nonsense, right? He's not gonna, the person you're talking about as your good student, he's a grown ass 70-year-old man, cannot let go of a 24-year-old woman. What does that tell you? Whatever you're teaching is useless. Whatever you're teaching is stupid at the end of the day. Whatever you're teaching is contradictory. It's contradicting itself. You're saying don't give anything you can't let go. It was funny as shit though. That twerking, you're only going to get the reward as twerking was funny. I said, what's so funny? A big GehGeh is high. That boy is high on all of his 20 million monitoring spirits, for sure. Somebody said, Osa said they're nurturing toxic masculinity. It's not healthy for men to move like this. They're shooting themselves on the, anybody who follow this line of thought is shooting themselves on the legs. Because last you go one knock. So you're attracting you. You're an easy target because you think you can use money to buy love. But let me guess, you're going to practice being frugal. But you know you're a liar. You know you're a liar. You're going to spend your money where you're not being liked, where you're not being celebrated. Worst, money is small. You're going to invest yourself where you're not being celebrated. At the end of the day, you don't even know how to recognize femininity properly. The only thing you see, feminist, that's all you see. Red everywhere. Because that's what you're looking out for. You're looking for single mothers so you can drag them again. That's all you see. That's all you see. So even when a feminine woman is around you, you don't know how to recognize it. If she says, no, I don't like it like that, you interpret it as she's disagreeable. You prejudge prematurely. So what do? You travel to Thailand. You go and pick one of them up. Those ones, they just want your dollars. You go to Akure, Ijare in Akure. Try it. You go see Shaggy. Remember, they're from the same town. You see what Regina is doing to Ned now? He's confused. A man of caliber that would normally not make stupid statements on the internet is all over the place, just being messy. His family can't even put him together. It's sad. It's sad to watch. This is not a polygamy thing. This is a problem in both monogamy and polygamy relationships. It's just much more magnified. It's a problem. I saw a post about Layla, the fourth wife, said she's living her best life right now. It's all about family. I said, you. I laugh in Swahili. Marriage is a gift between two people. Shout out to James. Marriage is a gift where two people can grow old together, where they overcome struggles together. This is not you against her. Thank you, James. She's not your enemy. Even particularly, this is going to be tested in the middle of crisis and conflict, because you're going to feel everything in you is going to tell you she's your enemy, but she's not your enemy. You're going to remember GehGeh, she's your enemy, so you should hold it. Then you start practicing financial abuse, forgetting that this is you. That's the mother of your kids. That's your girl. You forget all about that because the only thing you can remember is Paned. In fact, you're looking to anyway. You send her back to the house. She needs to go back to the house so she can take care of her kids. And then you lose all your sense of masculinity, and you call it masculinity. Holding frame nonsense. You become an easy target for girls like Regina. Yeah, Regina is not innocent. She's not innocent, but at the end of the day, she's the girl. She's the young lady here in this equation at the end of the day. So the lessons we're trying to get out of this, let me just quickly extract the lessons real quick. For you gentlemen, you need to be careful. Okay, all this rhetoric you're having, everybody's confused. That's the reality. So I need you to have your sense. I need you to get your senses together. Take some time off. This thing is much more complicated than being frugal or give away your money or buying love with money or making sex. It's much more complicated than that, but it can be simple. We can make it simple. It's self. Where's your self-respect? First of all, okay? Just look at yourself as a grown-ass man. GehGeh is your teacher. Okay? GehGeh might even know what he's doing, but he's a terrible teacher. I'll tell you that much right now. Okay? GehGeh is a fantastic social media builder. He can build followership. He can teach me one or two things about building followership on the internet. But in terms of relationship, nah, bro. Go back to the drawing table. Okay? Just look at the contradiction here. Okay? He said in one breath, he said, Paned is my student. He's following everything I'm doing, but except he doesn't know how to let go. If you don't know how to let go, you're not a man. Yes, it's easier said than done. That's the point. It's very difficult to do. That's the point. It's not easy. Are you kidding me? It's not easy for you to feel like you spent all this energy, resources, money on a person, and it's not easy. You know, you will naturally want to hold them to stay with you. You might even cry. Even worse, you might cry like a bitch. But that's not the strategy. The strategy starts with letting go. It gives you a better chance. If what you want is you want her back, it gives you the best chance to get her back. You need to let her go. And all manipulative tactics, financially, emotionally, spiritually, you don't try them. This is not 1960. It's not. Don't try them. Go back to the drawing board. Pick up a book. Read one book for the next. Ladies, pick up a book. All our books are available for free here. You can download them for free. manofprestige.com. Auntie B has a new book out there. We can't get 100 reviews on there. We can't. We can't get 100 reviews on it. But yet everybody wants to be so quick to blame Regina's mother. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? This is not about Regina's mother. It's about you. It's about you. It's about you. It's not about polygamy. It's easy for you to say, I will never like polygamy. It's not about that. That's not about any of that. It's about you. Because in this story, there is you inside of it. It's either you think you have more power than you realize, or you struggle with humility, or you have unrealistic expectations. It's somewhere in between all of that. You're stuck somewhere in between that. You're stuck somewhere there. What do you expect from a Gen Z as a 84, 86-year-old man? What's your expectations exactly? Somebody said, I don't think she was a virgin. How is that relevant? That's not relevant. He said she was a virgin. Clearly, he had unrealistic expectations. He said he's not going to date. He will just marry you because he thinks his money can only buy people. But when it comes to family, he doesn't realize that it's over. The girl said, Ned, leave me alone. Once a woman starts leaving me alone, you've lost your self-respect. You've lost yourself. You lost your self-respect. And the more you try to put, the more she wants to run away from you. If that girl comes back to you, she will lose herself. If she comes back to him, right, she will continue to question that decision. Is that the kind of woman you want? A woman that doesn't want you, is that the kind of woman you want? Where's your self-respect? I know it hurts. I get it. I know it hurts. But you have to let go. So he's done GehGeh is telling us he's done a terrible job because apparently Paned was his student, but he doesn't know how to let go. So that's all kind of contradiction. So take that back to your teacher if that's your teacher. Relationships change when you start having children. It evolves. It continues to evolve. So asking people stupid question about how did you start is just stupid. You need to stay educated. You need to stay equipping yourself. Some of the greatest books that I recommend are available for free download online, so I don't want to hear it. Isabel said, Regina and Daniel, a gift that keeps on giving. I know. Shout out to you, Isabel Chukura. That's a Prestige family. Shout out to all of you, Prestige family. Shout out to all of you that are brand new here. Join the Prestige family. Just hit subscribe. That's all. At this point, it's all done now. He's burned all bridges with her and the family. Yeah, if she comes back, it's possible, but it's not going to be authentic. She can't be herself. Is that the kind of wife you want? Gentlemen, see, it's not about polygamy or monogamy. It's about your competence. Ladies, pay attention to what I'm saying. You need to know these things. When somebody is moving bad and they're telling you, and you have the urge to be logical, you just want to be logical. Let me just be logical. Now, yeah. Oh, it is fair. It is fair. If I donate, he should donate too. No, if she's donating this, I should donate too. You're shooting yourself on the legs. You're not a man. Stop it. You're not a man. You will never be a man. Stay in your lane. Take care of yourself. It's very simple. Self. The way you take care of yourself is what we're going to copy. Self-love. You want a man to love you? Self-love. Practice self-love. Gentlemen, you want a woman to respect you? Respect yourself. And never ever ask for respect, because that's the first sign that you've lost respect of yourself. It's a downward downslope from that point. It doesn't come back until you stop, take some time off, and start respecting yourself. And Obìnrin is not your mate. Obìnrin. How can you be wanting someone back by being and doing evil? I beg, go sit down. She's not having it. Can our expectations ever be realistic? That's a very good question, Mario. That's a very good question. It's a struggle. That's why we have to stay on our toes. It's a struggle, because I do want us to still be able to fantasize. That's part of the human experience. Somebody say, no, let's just be logical. Let's not be sentimental. That's stupid. Okay, let's just try to rationalize as much as we can. Let's be logical, yes. But being logical is not the absence of emotions. Okay, there's no such thing. So for as long as we fantasize, which is what gives us a nice picture that we look forward to and we gravitate towards to, and then, reality calls us to order every now and then anyway. We will have unrealistic expectations here and there. But the point is just self-awareness, right? Self-awareness. If she's forced back, she will hurt him. Chinye, welcome, Chinye. Good to see you, Chinye. She don't say she don't want again. It's not by force. You need to go collect another virgin. The virgin collector. Wala. Lesson: if you don't learn relationship skills, money, virginity, and beauty cannot guarantee a good marriage. That's a nice one, Chidima. That's a very nice one. There's an adage in my place that says once you have dragged your friend to the police station, your friendship is gone forever. You're a Yoruba woman. That's a Yoruba adage as well. Says the same exact thing. That is true. But if it comes down to safety, please go to Ilé-ẹjọ́, call the police. Gentlemen, if she doesn't know how to keep her hands to herself, call the police on her on a Friday so she can sleep in jail for 3 days before the judge answers her on Monday. I know it'll be difficult to come back and be friends, but everybody should keep their hands to themselves. I say that to you because I don't want you to use it to justify the bullshit. It is not okay to put your hands on anybody, gentlemen. When my husband James asked me to marry him, I asked myself, do I trust him with my life? Oh, shout out to everybody watching. Good to see you. I'm going to round up right now. Thank you for being here. I will continue to bring the lessons. If you see Regina Daniel, trust me, it's lessons. We're going to be learning. Just trust me on that. So if you see whoever you see on the thumbnail, just trust me. We're coming here for a masterclass. Okay. Things are happening in the world, and we tend to engage them the most, so we might as well just use them to learn, to continue to rub minds together. Like for example, this was really, really a provoking thought for me. Let me see this one right here. That Mario says, "Can our expectations ever be realistic?" This is a really good question. But self-awareness goes a long way. Self-awareness is half the battle won. Just stopping sometimes and say, why do I think the way I think? Why do I feel the way I feel? Why do I gravitate towards GehGeh? What is it about me that gravitates towards GehGeh? What is the strength in that? What is the weakness of that? There's no absolutes in life. What is the strength? What is the weakness? These are the questions, ongoing questions. Have conversations with your partner about relationships. I know it's awkward, but start. Throw a question. What do you think about this? Let's rub minds together. If they say something that triggers you, find it interesting. Continue to learn. Dig in deeper. Ask more questions. Open-ended questions. Avoid yes/no questions. Because if you ask yes or no questions, you're an easy target. They will tell you what you want to hear, and you'll go and rest somewhere. But if you ask open-ended questions, it becomes a conversation. You learn a lot more about them. You gain something. And then you give something too. You share your thoughts. But banterful, don't be all serious, so serious. Oh, we have to have a talk this day. The moment you say that, there's certain type of people that their guard comes right up. Oh, can we talk at 2 a.m. tomorrow? I just want us to talk about our relationship. Don't do stuff like that. Banters, fun. Release your butt. It's butt tight. Stop it. Relax. Calm down. You need to be having a conversation like this is your friend. Ask open-ended questions. Open-ended questions. Okay? Be the fantasy of your partner. Remember what I just said about we all like to fantasize to a lot. That puts color to our life, right? We want to be realistic, but we want to be fun. Want to see colors. Okay, we don't want to just see black and white. Be the color for your partner. Don't be all uptight. I want to be logical. Just be an adult. No, be children in that relationship. Be playful children. Okay, be playful children in that relationship. Don't bring in conversations about if there is God or there is God or if there's God. If you're going to have those conversations, make sure it's fun. Allow them to have their own thoughts. You have to love in a way that the other person feels free. If they feel free, all they want to do is be around you. If they feel like this is a jail sentence, like a bondage, They might not be able to tell you. That's the worst part about it. They can't tell you. But they really just want to run away from you. And they are building courage small by small. They're building courage small by small. One day, they might just run away from you. They'll run towards fantasy. And you be there say, reality will kick them in the butt. It's too late. You lost your relationship. You are still shalayeing. You lost your relationship, gentlemen. Like, these single mothers, it is life that you show them. Baba, you lost your wife. You got dumped. What are you talking about? Don't miss that part out.
Sorry.
Be the fantasy. Chidima said, friend, can a 64-year-old man be friends with a 24-year-old virgin? These are the factors. Remember, we had that conversation here before, the dimensions. Can you really be friends with long distance? These are the factors. These are risks that you have to find ways to mitigate, right? Can long distance relationship work? Yes, but there are forces of evil against it. And you have to find ways to mend that, to block that until you're able to come together. And the goal must be to come together at some point. Can a white man marry a black man? Yes, but there are forces of evil against it because of the differences. We're going to come in at some point and test everything. Can a prince of Wales, I mean, what do they call them? Prince Harry, marry a Meghan Markle? Yes, but there are forces of evil against it. You better be prepared for that. Okay, you have to align as much as you can. That have to be something you have to put some effort towards. Because do not be unequally yoked is a real thing. It's a real life thing. Okay. Can a Muslim marry a Christian? Hello, one person here. I did it, but we survived. All right. Even though my father-in-law came to church and danced with us, it still created crisis when it was due time, and I had to navigate that, and that was tough. Okay, so focus on what I've been talking about. Do you, not your partner. We don't play the give and take game here. Okay, give and receive. Give and trust that you will receive. Trust the law of reciprocity. You have to trust the law of reciprocity to a large extent, actually. Okay, if you don't trust that person long enough to give, to just focus on giving to them, leave them alone in peace. Just leave them alone in peace. Don't go there, be crying wolf and say it's give and take. You will collect too. I'm warning you right now, because you might cry a bit too early.
Sorry.
Life no balance like that. We meet together and we just give to each other, give and take. No, I'm sorry. Sometimes life will throw you a curveball and you have to think beyond that. And if you know you don't have the capacity, just leave them alone. Very, very simple. All right. So hopefully you've been enlightened, educated. Let me see. One last. Deborah says relationship are about reciprocity. Oh, that's interesting. Law of reciprocity is real, but you have to trust it. Don't try to force it. Sometimes you have to give first before the other person will, and sometimes there will be a lag. That lag might be 2 weeks. That lag might be 2 months. Hopefully no more than 3 months. But you have to focus on giving. And trust the law of reciprocity. Hopefully you've been enlightened, educated. We'll see you guys on the next one. Please share this with other people. Share this other people you know will benefit from it. Okay. Share this and pick up a book. manofprestige.com. They are free. We'll see you on the next one. Take care. God bless.
This is Ola, Man of Prestige, your favorite relationship and marriage coach. If you enjoyed this, smash that like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs it. Be a part of the Prestige family. My wife, Lola, and I have written 2 powerful books, Get My Marriage Back and Number 1 Red Flag, yours free at manofprestige.com. For personal coaching, send me a WhatsApp request for consultation to +1 732 305 8577. Stay tuned for more. Your journey to love and prestige starts here.